Hey crafters, welcome to this month's free SVG, and today we are just going to be making these cute little gift cards for Christmas, because it is November and Christmas is coming very, very soon. So this video today is quite short, and I'm sorry about that because of technical difficulties or user error, which is usually the way, as I forgot to press record and didn't realize until I was almost finished making them. So I'm sorry about that, but if you do have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will be able to get back to you on that. But these cute little gift cards are super easy to make, and you could even use this SVG to put on a big card or anything you like. Cut it out of heat transfer vinyl and put it on a bag, anything you like. I've done two versions. One is the complete one color one, and the other one is a layered SVG that you can do different layers with. So let's go ahead and see what is left of the video that I made, and let's get crafting and make these cute little gift tags. So the supplies we'll be using today for these cards is just some cardstock. I'm just going to use some white cardstock, and then I've just got a collection of little pieces of vinyl. Actually, you don't need a lot. So I've just got a little bit of black, some green, some gold and some red. So if you've just got some scraps, this is the perfect project for that. So we'll just go and cut these out and we'll get crafting. Okay, so once you've downloaded the files from my website, now there is two separate files included in this free SVG. There is this one, which is just the all one color. It's cut out in one piece and it's just got the look of a stencil. Whereas this one has a few layers. So I'm actually going to use both of them in this example. This one has the layers that are the berries and then the leaves, and then it has the star and the base of the tree. So what we need to do is, before we cut them out, is just make them the right size. Just move them all around there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these into little tags for Christmas gifts. So I'm going to cut them out both. So I'm going to do the colourful one and just the plain black one. Now I went into Creative Fabrica and I downloaded some gift tags. I'll leave the link in the description below so that you can grab them from Creative Fabrica if you like, or else you can just find them somewhere else. That's not a problem. But we'll just upload that one to here as well. Now, as far as sizes go, I'll just change that color to a gray so we can see what's on top. I'm just going to make these tags about 11 centimeters high. Just make this a bit bigger. And I'll just copy and paste that because there are going to be two of them. Now these, so that they fit onto them, I'm going to make them 9 centimeters high. Not 90, 9. Okay, and just so I can see it, I'll arrange it, bring it to the front, do the same for this one, and bring that to the front. Okay. Now they do look really small, but that's because I haven't got it set to 100%. So there we go, that's better. So they will fit on here in the center. Now we don't need to center them because we're just looking at them for now, but we're going to cut them all out. So there we go. All right, so if we go to make it now, you'll see that the two tags are here. Now I'm going to cut them out of card, whereas the other layers I'm going to cut from vinyl. So that's the stand or the tree trunk of the colourful one. But that's all one piece. You can see that that black one is all one piece. And then we've got all of the berries together, the star and the leaves. Excellent. So I will just go and cut them out. Go continue. Now this first layer is the tags. So I'm just going to cut that one out from cardstock for intricate cuts because it just does two passes over the card, gives it a better cut. So let's cut that one out first. Now once I've cut that one out, I'm going to go back and cut this vinyl one out. So these ones I'm going to need to cut out of premium or holographic vinyl, premium vinyl for this one. So I'll just click on here and change this to premium vinyl. I do like to give it a bit more pressure, and we'll cut that one out. And then these layers I'm going to cut from a holographic vinyl, so it just needs a bit more pressure. So I'll just click on that one and then just change this to holographic vinyl, some more pressure, and we'll cut those out too. Okay, so it's really not a good day today because I have pretty much recorded this whole video and not press record. So that did not help. So basically, let's just go over what we did. We weeded without record on, and then I thought I pressed it again and did not. So the first one, easily we just used some transfer tape and transferred the whole thing in one go onto here. And it turned out pretty good. I think you could probably just grab these and do them in a range of colors, and they'd make some great little tags for your Christmas gifts. So you could write on there to so-and-so from me, or you could even use the back. And there we go. So that one was easy to do because it came off in one. I used some transfer paper, which I then just transferred gently onto the paper, and it came out well. With the second one, as you can see, I've already done the layers, but what I needed to do was each layer I put the first layer on and then peeled it off with the transfer tape and then put it onto the second layer and did the same thing until we've got ready to go in one piece. So now that we've got that and we have pressed record, wow, we are going to just stick this on here. Now here's where you could use the parchment paper. See how you can see underneath there? And the good thing with this parchment paper, or we call it baking paper in Australia, and it just came from my kitchen, is what we can do is good to use it as just a great way of placement before you stick it down. So if you just leave a little bit at the top as a hinge, then we can find the center where we need to stick this, and when we're ready to go, we can just stick it gently. Now, because it's paper, you do need to make sure that you don't push the transfer tape down too much on the paper, otherwise it will rip the paper, so we don't want to do that. So once we've hinged that a little bit, we'll just pull this parchment paper off. And it's still in the position that we want. So then we'll just gently put that one down. And I'm just going to press on the vinyl as much as possible and not the paper. Okay, and then once that is done, we will just gently pull the transfer tape off, just making sure that all those pieces are stuck. When you see one that's not, just give it a bit of a rub. And there we go. So once, with the transfer tape, once you've got some transfer tape cut off, this was just a scrap piece I had, I just took a bit of the sticky off, which helps not to rip the paper as well. That's just a bit of a tip. And there we go. Once that's done, we can turn it over and give it a bit of a rub from the back. That way you won't scratch your vinyl. And there we go. Actually turned out, because this is a holographic vinyl, turned out really nice. Excellent. So I've got my two tags there. One that's the same color that you could do in a whole different range of colors. They're quite simple. And this one takes slightly more time, but not too much. And it just has a really good effect. So there are two Christmas tags that you can use for your Christmas gifts. Now, I'm sorry about all of the non-video parts that you saw, but if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'm happy to answer. They are easy projects and you can just do them whenever you like with some scraps. So that's the Christmas tag. So I hope you have fun crafting with me today, or crafting a little bit with me. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. And we will see you next time. Have a great week. Bye.